On invitation of the Right Honorable Kafaye Yege Jibri, Speaker of the National Assembly, head of the Regional Permanent Delegation of the CPDM Central Committee for the Far North Region, the heads of the Regional Permanent Delegation of the CPDM Central Committee for the North, Adamawa and Far North Region, as well as their chargé de mission, took part in an important political meeting on Saturday, March 15, 2025. The meeting began at exactly 10 a.m. at his cabinet located at Quartier General. On the agenda, the lack of respect shown by certain compatriots in the diaspora towards the representative of the state of Cameroon and the proliferation of hate speech on national territory. The issue of voting registration was also on the table. During the meeting, the Right Honorable Kafaye Yege Jibri urged them to intensify their awareness-raising efforts, giving them a message of hope, and urged all elites to ensure that their compatriots are registered on the electoral roll for a resounding victory. The Saturday meeting came a few days after the opening ceremony of the March parliamentary session.
The various departments of television production are on display at the esplanade of the state broadcaster in Balatu, Yaoundé, in celebration of 40 years of television in Cameroon. In 1985, the first images of television arrived in Cameroon through the then Cameroon Television, the CTV. These images were met with great enthusiasm, and journalists and anchor persons were almost worshipped by the privileged few who owned television sets. 40 years later, television has evolved significantly. The state broadcaster has changed its name from CTV to CRTV in response to modern trends, and the country now boasts of many more television channels. According to the Director General of CRTV, Charles Ndongo, these open door days could serve as a launching pad for a promising career in journalism for the students who visit the various stands.
We've invited scholars and students to visit the fair. They might be inspired by a particular field on specialization. Who knows, maybe 10 years from now or less, they would be the ones writing the news pages of the story of television in Cameroon.
The week-long activities will also feature appearances by some of the famous names in television from that era, and for a good reason.
It is a milestone that cannot be allowed to go unnoticed. Nevertheless, sober doesn't mean with neglect. It means that we have chosen to celebrate on air with professionals who made the history of television in Cameroon.
Special animation programs and news editions are also available. Celebrating 40 years of television in Cameroon is important not just for the CRTV, but for everyone who has experienced those incredible early days of television. This celebration includes those who have stories and memories from the past, as well as the new generation of television enthusiasts.
1985-2025, 40 années qui se comptent au bout des doigts, 40 ans que ça dure, la télévision au Cameroun. Le média a fait la pluie et le beau temps. Au fil des années, ont vu le jour de nombreuses télévisions avec à la clé des émissions, des programmes aussi spectaculaires, ludiques, éducatifs, informatifs les uns que les autres. Derrière cette kyrielle de supports médiatiques télévisés se cache la télévision mère, la CRTV qui entend célébrer cet anniversaire en grande pompe, ce au travers d'une semaine d'activités intenses. L'univers tout entier de la télévision est exposé depuis ce jour au quartier Mbaladeu à Yaoundé à travers des journées portes ouvertes. 40 ans de télévision au Cameroun by CRTV, ce sera également des émissions spéciales avec en grande une des visages qui ont écrit l'histoire. Non loin de n'être qu'un événement CRTV, il s'agit d'un pan important de l'histoire de notre pays, le Cameroun.
The Minister of State, Secretary General of the Presidency of the Republic of Cameroon, Ferdinand Gongo, inaugurated last March 14, 2025, the Identity Card Production Center in Douala. Second of its kind after that of Yaoundé, the center is a physical manifestation of the head of state's promise to modernize administrative services. Using advanced biometric security features, the center aims to improve the quality and security of documents while reducing issuance time. This technological advancement represents a significant step towards amplifying administrative procedures for Cameroonian citizens. On site, the head of state's personal representative tested the system by obtaining a national identity card in no time. He received the precious document from the General Delegate for National Security, Martin Barangele, who was equally present. The center, made of 120 stations, 8 sophisticated computers, and a free connection network, is set to enroll a minimum of 1,000 persons per day, making the process less stressful.
Après Yaoundé, c'est au tour de la ville de Douala d'accueillir le nouveau système identitaire. Ce 14 mars 2025, le deuxième centre de production des titres identitaires de Douala a été inauguré par le ministre d'État, secrétaire général de la présidente de la République, Ferdinand Gongo, représentant personnel du chef de l'État. Ce centre prendra en compte les usagers dont les enrôlements physiques ont été effectués dans les postes d'identification des régions du littoral et du sud-ouest. D'une capacité de 1000 enrôlements par jour, équipé de 120 postes, d'une technologie de pointe et de 8 machines de fabrication, ce nouveau système permettra la production minimale de 10 000 cartes nationales d'identité par jour. Un process qui viendra mettre un terme à plusieurs années de problèmes liés à la production des CNI et autres documents officiels, tout en améliorant leur qualité et leur sécurité. Situé au quartier Bonandio, ce projet est un consortium germano-portugais.